If you've dated for 2 years, stay for 2 years and heal. You can't stay 2 months and then come and say, Basindo yung wife. 2 months. No, your last month. Boss, you are bleeding. And some of the people in rebound, they are very vulnerable. Some people are not in a relationship, they're in situations. You met as two heartbroken people. And I don't know why. Some of the most broken people kind of feel like they can fix broken men. Some people, all their life, they keep on attracting broken people. And they have a feeling that I can fix them. Listen, only God can fix men. If you meet the two of you and you discover this one left the relationship last month and yours is 2 months, that's a rebound. And many rebounds on the first 2-3 months, they are very affectionate, full of emotions. And then what happens is that phase of healing comes to an end. And after it comes to an end, the real you comes up and you begin to see the weakness of the other person. I remember I found myself in a rebound. And so I've dated this lady and I want to marry her and the relationship ends. And then I find another lady who had dated and she was almost ending up in marriage and the relationship ends. Guess what happens? Two people who are thinking marriage meet. We began to plan for wedding without knowing each other. Because it's like no one wanted to begin afresh. We felt like we can pick it up from where we all left. That was the worst of all the heartbreaks I've ever had. It was messy, chaotic. The best way to put it is one of the relationships that failed successfully.